What's up, guys? So I have a question. Well, before I start, I want you guys to see my eyebrows. I haven't done them in a year, and a lot had came out due to stress. I would constantly tug on them, and sometimes they'll just come out on their own. But that's not the point of this video. So I have a serious question, and to me, there's no right or wrong answer, but I need to know: am I overreacting or not? Because I don't feel like I am. This is not regarding me. It's just for me. It's just regarding something that I was, you know, brought up in, but the person was trying to make me understand what they were trying to say. So I'm not gonna say who these people are because I don't like to put anyone out there. So a certain person I know borrowed money from a person that I know. Now the person that I know that lent the money, she's a very beautiful person and has a wonderful heart, very kind, but people just seem to take advantage, and I don't like when people take advantage of kind-hearted people. So this person borrowed, I believe, like $100, and about a year ago, supposedly for something personal. And a year has gone by, and that person's no longer working, but receives help from whatever those agencies. And at the time, the person has some habits, so I'm not sure if that's what the money was used for, which is not really my business. So yeah, like I said, a year has gone by, and the kind-hearted person, I'm not gonna say any names, never got paid back. Now the excuse is now that from the person that borrowed that they're no longer using and they don't work, so they can't pay back, but they receive cash monthly. Now this person has a fiance that works, that makes money, but because the kind-hearted person and the fiance, that scares the hell out of me. The kind-hearted person and the fiance of the person that borrowed don't see eye to eye, because the kind-hearted person sees through that guy. She sees right through him, and they both don't like it. They don't like the truth. They don't like accountability. So the person came texting me, and I guess they thought I was going to side with them, which I don't like to take sides, but if you're right, you're right. You're wrong, you're wrong. I'm not going to sugarcoat anything for you because you're a grown woman. And basically said, this person told me that they think I'm doing this or that. I know I owe them money, but I'm not working. So I said, can't your boyfriend help you pay that person back? Because that is your family, no matter what. And she's like, no, he doesn't know her. And I'm like, no, he just doesn't like her because she sees right through him. And we were bickering back and forth. Now, the person's offended because I said some things that were needed to be said. So they were trying to make examples out of me about my children and me and stuff like that, just trying to flip the whole script on me. And I told the person, look, I don't have anything to do with what's going on, but you're doing this to someone who was kind and didn't even question what you needed the money for, let alone you request money from this person as if they don't have their own bills and stuff. Not even a hi, how you doing, anything like that. So the problem with people is that they think they're entitled to your hard work and money because you came from the same family and you grew up, going through struggles, but the other person took the initiative to change their lives around and work hard for everything that they have. And I respect someone like that. I don't respect someone that thinks that they could leech off of someone because, oh, you're related, and no, you chose your path. You're with a guy that could have easily paid this person off for you, because if I'm in a relationship with someone and I can't do it, I expect that you could, and this person really thinks that they're not obligated to ask their their significant other or whatever, boyfriend, to help her pay her sister back. I just think it's totally wrong. So I don't know. Maybe I'm overreacting. Maybe I'm being too harsh. But this person, the fiance of the person that borrowed, he's not a kind person. And he has said a couple of mean things about the person that borrowed sister. And I'm not okay with that. You don't do that, you know? So do you think that, being in a relationship, if you borrow money from your relative, and I don't know why this light is going in and out, but anyway, you borrow money from your relative and you end up not being able to pay back. Now, mind you, the person that lent could care less about the money now, but I just think it's wrong because this person was basically trying to tell me, well, I'm no longer using, so I don't feel like I should pay the person back. That makes no type of sense. And the fiance makes good money. I told this person, put yourself in the lender's shoes, and think of how you will feel if you took money from your savings and you helped your sister out. And she had a whole year, mind you, she has a man at that, to pay you back, and she didn't, and now she's making every excuse why she did it, and how she's just being selfish about it, that's being like narcissistic and trying to gaslight the person that was kind to you, so I don't know, I just think it's wrong. I want you to let me know if you think I'm wrong for what I'm saying, or am I being like, I think it's reasonable to ask your fiance, the breadwinner, so-called breadwinner, hey, honey, babe, whatever you call them, you can lend me the $100 to pay my sister back because I haven't been able to, which is a lie because you get money every month. But I just think it's so selfish. And I told the person, gosh, do not lend this person money anymore. So please let me know what you think.